Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you guys for joining the live. And I really want to get into something that kind of intrigued me today. It was about people, having their audiences and them actually not owning it, just like the title says here. And that in itself being very, very risky, aside from using the word dangerous, very risky. And I want to start with something that's pretty uncomfortable. So let me start by saying something uncomfortable. If your Instagram disappeared tomorrow, or let alone your LinkedIn throttle your reach next week, right? If YouTube ended up changing the algorithm tonight, how many people could still reach you directly? Now, I say this because the truth most entrepreneurs don't want to face is you don't own your followers. You're really just renting them out. Uh, it's kind of like how landlords change the rules when it comes to housing and situations, right? And I noticed that even myself, we've all been trained to celebrate vanity metrics, followers, views, different likes, but none of those are truly assets. When I speak of assets, the things that come to mind is that an asset is being something that you can control, something that compounds, something that no algorithm can truly take from you, right? So that would be things like your email list. That would be an asset. Your social media is really just borrowed land at the end of the day. And building your entire business on borrowed land is very, very, very dangerous. So let me say this clearly for those in the back, right? If your content lives only on platforms you do not control, you're building visibility without security. Now, when you take a step back and look at the whole entire picture, that's not what you would call strategy. That's what you would call gambling, right? So, real builders think long term. So, a little backstory, right? When I built my company, SC Digital Solutions and Consulting, or SCDSC for short, I didn't just focus on what I was posting. I didn't just focus on the content. I focused on the infrastructure that I was building while building my company. Because content brings attention. Email captures the ownership, and systems create stability. Now, speaking on email, email isn't just old school, it's more or less direct access. So, when you think about it, there's no algorithm, there's no shadow bans, no, hey, I hope they see it. You know they'll see it. It's going to pop up in their inbox regardless, right? And when someone joins your email list, they're raising their hand, like, "Hey, I have a question." Like kind of like being a student in a college class, right? And when you think about it, that is what you call permission. And permission is very powerful when you think about it. And one strong email list can outperform 50,000 passive followers. I was going to say massive, but passive followers, because the attention will fade, but the access will always be able to convert because they're there. They're there in front of you. Now, there is a shift behind all this, right? I would say stop asking yourself, how do I go viral? It's not about going viral all the time. If you go viral, hey, kudos to you. But you should, how do I build an ecosystem? Social media does equal traffic. Email list, like I was saying before, that equals ownership. Offer the offers that you have, that equals the revenue, right? And the systems that you have, those will actually scale over time. And that's how you build something that lasts. Now, obviously, I'm gonna give you guys a cheesy call to action here, cheesy sales pitch. If you're serious, absolutely serious, don't let the look fool you right now. But if you're serious about something that scales, if you're serious about building something that scales and not just survives, start building your list today. Not next month, not when you hit 10,000. 1,000 followers, but today. And if you want structure, strategy, and systems, obviously that kind of is going to convert attention into your assets, right? So going ahead, you see the ticker down here. Check out the website. And not only that, make sure to like, comment, share this with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're follow me if you're building to scale, because builders do not rent forever. What they do is they will acquire. Just about 5 minutes of your time is all I needed. With that being said, y'all, deuces. This your man Shelby. I'm out. Y'all be easy.